currently trespassing on the very same train tracks where on January 17, 2025, 37-year-old fitness model George Plit, filming a commercial for an energy drink, was hit and killed by a Metrolink train. I'm gonna try to find the exact location where the incident occurred. Without further ado, let's get right into the story. George Gregory Plit was born on November 3rd, 1977 in the Baltimore, Maryland area. Later on, after graduating high school, he had went to West Point Military Academy, and after that, he joined the Army, where he served as an Army Ranger. He did that for about 5 years, and then later on, coming out here, trying his hand at acting. He has been in several different TV commercials, including one for Old Spice. He's done many other commercials for like Bowflex and other at-home workout equipment or what have you. His claim to fame, other than this unfortunate accident, is, well, he's done a couple reality television series. He did Workout on the Bravo channel. He was on From Friends to Lovers. That was a show based solely off of him and being friends with this lady, and then they become lovers. It's pretty much a dating reality television show. And other than that, he also was on a reality TV series called Mystery Millionaire. I did not know this guy was a millionaire, but I'm not surprised, just based solely off of his work ethic, his willingness to push his body to the extreme. And watching a couple of his videos, you know, when I do these videos, I like to watch video of who I'm talking about so I can kind of get a sense of who this person was. So he definitely was in the workout realm. I would say he wasn't exactly like Rich Piana, but he was something of an extreme, not that extreme, but extreme enough to where he's gonna wanna, you know, work out and push his body to the absolute limits. And other than him being a personal trainer, actor, I mean, you could even say a fitness coach, you could say a motivational speaker. I mean, this guy had many, many more years left to live, and dying at such a young age of, you know, 37 years old is, you know, even though it was kind of him coming to these train tracks, it's still pretty sad nonetheless. Other than doing the reality television shows, he also played the corpse of General Zod on Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. So he's probably done quite a bit of stunt body double work in his heyday. January 17th, 2015. So George is at these very train tracks. And as you can see in these videos, it looks like he likes to come to these train tracks, or at least some kind of train tracks, to, you know, film videos of him working out or what have you. So on that day, it's a little after 4 o'clock or so. Now, according to an eyewitness, George is on these very train tracks, and he has a camcorder with him, something along those lines. And he's filming video for a energy drink that he's coming out with. I'm not sure if he's like partnering with Metrex, or I think it's called Metrex, but he's doing something where he's getting filmed for a commercial. So according to an eyewitness, he's on the train tracks, and there's a train. It's southbound. It's going back this way, right, towards downtown Los Angeles. So the train is southbound, and according to the person who's seen this, it appeared he was on the same train track as the train. This is the part I don't understand, because I've been out here only about 15 minutes, and those trains are absolutely loud as all hell. You cannot miss that horn. I don't think he had any earphones in, so it was nothing along those lines. what it appeared is that he was trying to race the train. So he's getting film of him holding this camera and he's racing a train, trying to outrun a train, trying to push himself or what have you. And according to the train conductor, he did not react at all to the train's attempts to get his attention to get the heck off the tracks. This train is like, you know, pressing the horn button, just trying to get this guy, and there's no way this train is gonna stop after, you know, going about 50 miles an hour right here. And it almost looked like it appeared that possibly, and this is just, you know, this is just an idea I'm thinking since I'm on these tracks, that George might have thought that he was on this track when he was actually on another track, or when he's like looking over there, because if you could see right there where the camera's pointing, you could kind of not be able to possibly tell if a train is on the right track or the left track. I'm not really sure. All I know is that when he's running this way, the train just smacks him. And I want to say the point of impact happened about 100 feet or so ahead of where I'm walking right now. Now on the screen right now, you're gonna see a still that I took of the video of when ABC News came out here to do the story of this guy getting killed on the train tracks. So as you can see in that photo, you can see that power box right over there, and then you can see the light for the train, the red light. It would be that one over there. So judging from the picture and from what you can see, these tracks right here, how they kind of go on and then it veers into this yard right here, I'm gonna say his body would have landed, I wanna say right around where I'm standing right now, somewhere in this area. I think about it as close with these tracks. You can kind of see the trucks, the box truck over there in the background. So I'm basing the point of impact over there, and then it flinging him over here, right here, if you align that with that power box right there. When the news crew was out here at the time getting footage for the story, that was an active crime scene, if you will. So they weren't able to go over in the direction where I just was. So they were filming right under this underpass right here. As you can see in their footage, you can see the hotel and that Aramark building kind of in the background right there. Now, I was looking for that sign or some kind of memorial that was left for him. It was that orange sign right there on the screen. And I'm looking around for about 5 minutes. So I'm not looking terribly hard, but you know, I'm looking hard enough to know that I no longer see it. So it would have been, you know, right there, that sign possibly being there. Just looking both ways, guys, since I am talking about that story. And looks like the sign was replaced here, or possibly the sign was just, you know, later taken down. So I don't see nothing that was left in memoriam of Mr. Plit. But you know, nonetheless, it always amazes me that you know, these guys, you know, that, you know, we look up to, like the, you know, singers and the actors, TV stars, physical fitness guys. They, you know, they're big and they look like Superman. And it's, you know, always so strange how, you know, these accidents, and you can call it a dumb accident because that's truly what it was. And, you know, I'm all looking around. I am making sure that train does not sneak up on me as I trespass on these train tracks. You're technically not allowed to film on the train tracks. But, you know, I think some of you guys out there know that sometimes I can be a bit of a rebel without a clue. But nonetheless, rest in peace to George Plit, a man that pushed the boundaries pushed his body to the limit, and unfortunately just died in just a terrible, terrible accident. You know, just pretty terrible.